Hello. Video diary thing. I'm outside this time. That's new. I got an impulse to come outside this time, and it seems like it's starting to rain just a little, and I don't have a problem with that, actually. I think that will make it a little bit more interesting. I've had a lot of anxiety recently about not doing enough to further my dreams and pave that path towards the person that I daydream about becoming. And it's not that I'm not doing anything, but I know that so much of what I envision for myself in my life depends on me paving that way for myself and putting myself out there. And I don't always know how to do that. I'm not a big social media person. I don't like the clickbait and just sort of mindless attention grabby type content that's curated and created solely for the purpose of just grabbing your attention and not really providing anything of value. And it's not that those types of things don't hold any value. Obviously, they're entertaining. I just don't want to be typical. And I know that will come at Ryan. There's so much noise. I assume that will come at some sort of cost, whether it's financial or not having as big of an audience or whatever, but I mean, that's not really my goal either. My goal is not to make the most money or gain the biggest following. Of course, those things would be nice, they're welcome, but I want it to be genuine first, and I'm sure probably most, if not a lot, wow. I'm sure a lot, if not most, content creators start their journey aspiring to be as genuine and as authentic as they can be. Of course, I don't know, but I would only assume. At the end of the day, I can only do what I feel is best for me. I'm not sure if it's worth waiting for every plane to pass. It's definitely drizzling a little. I've been thinking a lot about my perspective on art and how other artists are able to, in a way, turn their life into an art or into some form of art, whether that's music or videography. When I think of how I would like to in some way make my life art, it does include those forms, music and videography, but a big part of my perspective of turning life into art is that life is already art, just as it is. The blade of grass, the chipping paint on your mother's deck, the grime on the siding of the house, the planes passing, the sounds of the planes passing, the swarm of people in Costco, the traffic. Anything can be art. It's all about the perspective, and that's something that I'm learning. I do feel thankful that it's not hard for me to find beauty in life and art in anything. Now I'm just trying to find the ways in which I want to encapsulate how I see the world, my perspective on the art that is life, how I can express that in my own way through this little meat vessel. It is very cold. I mean, it's not very cold, but it's cold. This is the soundtrack of my life today.